Alright, so now that I have the cord down here, I'm going to take it. This is the one that you just went all the way around with, the looser one. This one should be secure. It's coming down out of this bead, so you're going to take it and go through this seed bead to the left-hand side. So you're just going to slide it through here. And once it's through there, you're going to put it up into, and if you need to, you can flip the motif over like this. You put it up through the seed bead, or the paper bead that's above it. So it's like that. And now that I have it like that, I'm going to put it through this seed bead right here, and through the paper bead. So it's like this. Then through this seed bead, and then add a seed bead, because we're filling in the gap. So you add one there, you put it through the other seed bead, so it's like this. You go through the next paper bead, and through the next seed bead, and through the next. Well, you add a seed bead, and through the next. And if you can go through multiple beads at one time, that's fine too, as long as you're going through the right ones. So put it through this one, the next seed bead, and we're just going all the way around the motif, adding in a seed bead where there's one missing. So put one in there. Through here. Add a bead. We're almost done. Oops. And then once your motif is done, you can use it to do a number of things. You can add it onto a necklace. You could possibly make it a ring by gluing it on, or even putting a band on. You can do bracelets, use it as a pin, use it as a hair clip, anything you'd like. You can also experiment with different sized beads. Okay, so now this part of it is done. And at this point, it's just a matter of getting these two lines to meet up with each other, so that way you can tie a knot. So I'm going to put it down into this. So first through this seed bead, so just that one. Then I'm going to maneuver it down this way into the paper bead. And then it went on its own through that seed bead, as you can see, but that's okay. It really doesn't matter how you do it as long as you get the two lines to meet up. So I'm going to take this line now, or I could take that line, whichever way it takes to get them to meet up together. I think it may be easier this way. And then if you fold your motif, sometimes it's easier to get it through the beads. Okay, and then just bend it so that way you can see. And now my two lines are together. So it really doesn't matter. You can put them through any beads you want as long as they're together. And then it's preferably that you put it at the opening of a paper bead so that way you can slide your knot into the paper bead and hide it. So once you have it there, you're going to tie your knot again. Right over left and left over right, a square knot. Nice and tight. Okay, so now that I have my knot, I'm going to take these two ends and put them into the seed bead above them. So you can do it one at a time or you can stick them both in. There's one. Here's the other. Then you just give it a tug, and the knot that you tied should go up in there. Either way, the knot's pretty tiny, so it won't be very visible. And then once you've done that, you take some cutters, get it close up against there, pull this, and snip it off. And now you have your flower motif. And you can use jump rings if you want to connect several of them together. So you just put the ring in between here. And then you could also take one and add beads on the side for a bracelet. You could attach it to a hair clip on the back with some industrial strength glue, and then you can put in your hair. There's all sorts of things that you could do. You could even wear it as a single pendant by itself and just have beads on the side. So it's up to you what you do with them, and that's the pendant.